I don't know why I did it. Things on your voice, who cares? I'd play all the most popular games. Badly. But no, this is mostly a bit of almost, we actually have started fairly early for me. I normally don't start for another half an hour. Well, no, given this particular day of the week, we can get sometimes on, but sometimes I'm like a little 15 minutes off here, so I think I might actually have long enough time for a pre-stream. No, unlike a lot of games, this game doesn't really do pre-stream, it's just kind of go for it. But yes, as we last left off, we were stood here, staring for the cold vastness of space, at the world, at my empire of sorts. I could call it an empire. It actually isn't. It's a protectorate. My protectorate. Yes, I'm stood, being a lord that I am, watching the stars float by. I wonder what else I'd thinking here. I'm just standing here, staring at this. Staring at the universe, wondering, plotting, scheming, thinking of the enemies of mankind. How certain members of my party want to obliterate them quite viciously. And a member of my party is a psychotic blood killer. How I am romancing a pirate type person. You know, I must admit, my menu is a very, very odd one, I must admit. Because I'm doing all sorts. I've got like quite a few weird selection of people going on here. I mean, what else could I possibly have to my retinue? I mean, I've got a pirate, smuggler person, yeah. I've got a navigator who could literally fry me in my sleep just from opening their eyeball. You know, there's a lot of things to think about as a rogue trader. I am a lord of a realm so vast that the stars themselves are my realm. Can count them. Well, that was slightly poetic. Maybe we should write that down in poetry sometime. No, I'll be done for heresy. They'd simply say, but they all belong with the Emperor. But you belong to the Emperor. It's like, I'm ruling my little star system. You know, can't I, like, claim ownership of something? No. I suppose I should, get myself back to my duties. And a nice bath. Reclaim my mechanical world. I have this sniper rifle. Completely legit, legal sniper rifle. And, I'm just going to have a slightly more legit sniper rifle now. Yeah. I mean, nobody can argue that my sniper rifle is not legit and is not legal. Well, they could argue it isn't, but then I'd have them shot, so... I mean, that marksman rifle's pretty nice, though. Taylor does one higher in the low end, but... This one only does dead-eye shot. But its armor penetration is so high. It has dodge reduction. That's not even the best one you can get of this. There's better ones. Also, I've been wanting to use this for a while, so... She has one. She got two, technically. Nope. And now it's this. An Aldari chainsword, which is technically used by striking scorpions. I could technically just have a dodge path, but damn it, I want to like go between jumps or planetary missions. Hello, people. See, I don't think I've got the romancing option for these two. Are not open yet. I don't think. I don't care about doing Indra. Idira. Slightly that one, but the one I really want, and that's not in this group at the moment. We are going to be setting sail for our Agrid world. Janos. I know it's got J, so pronounced Janos. Also, charging route. She did that in the middle of us doing this. See? Yeah, see, we can get all the way over here, but we have to go here. I mean, technically speaking, quest lines are moving them. Are moving along, but you know, at the same time, they don't move along. Ooh, got unknown ships. We could get points for this. The mirror. This planet is devoid of even the most primitive forms of life. However, the crew has made a quite strange discovery. A mirror, lying right in the center of a huge crater. A completely ordinary mirror in a frame, by all appearance, in pristine condition. You know what I'm going to say? Destroy it. Blast it. The crew blast the crater, raising a cloud of dust and rocks in all away, confirming the mirror's destruction is impossible for the time being, but it could not have survived such a powerful explosion. Definitely not. You know what, that... No way that mirror was screaming, don't. And I tried to end that quest line, that line. A vigilant member of the crew has detected a small Xenos vessels drifting through the void. Power shows no sign of being crewed. The squad board the vessel without issue. Corrosion has laid waste to the ship's systems, which led to the death of the entire crew. The interior is full of Aldari corpses. No weapons are found on board. The dead Xenos, judging by their clothing, were not part of any warrior caste, merely crew of the now defunct ship. That mirror was bad news. I also don't know a clue how to get past it. Mining well, Planetoid. If I brush that with my ship, I'll become my initiator, and that's a weird rock. Lumpy. Ah, plasteel. I have plasteel. For the love of God, give me promethium. I need promethium. So I've got quests, I've got orders that need it. Let's go kill people. It's a very thing to do, isn't it? A very imperial thing to do. Okay, so we have got...
Finally, some real action.
Ooh, Drakari. These guys are... There's 3 of them? Finally? No, there's 2 of them. blocked systems. Okay, so they just launched leech torpedoes. Silix frigate. There's a frigate. That's not fun. That much fun. What's the other one? Sigil class destroyer. Do that. I can't hit him. There, however, and I can broadside. Activate shadow field. Let's use her thing to give me a little more padam on them. I want to be able to hit that point.
Fire at will!
This is a nasty ship. Okay, it's got a torpedo now.
Deploy torpedoes!
He's all the way over there, so he's not an issue. We are far away from him. He can run up on us, but he's far away. But still, the turning circle of those torpedoes is too broad. He's going to run behind us, shoot us. Ow. My buttocks. Let's see. 180. That one. But I'll put it all the way down there, move and turn. They are trying to do a full turn that way, so if I do that, I can... and hit him with that.
Commence lit fire!
Fire! That hurt. We don't have the ability to hit anything from now. Thankfully, the ship blocked that path. Those leech torpedoes are going around. Not close enough. Now we might make these guys go after them. You know what? Yes. Get them. Good hit. The Emperor ordained that shot indeed.
Direct our course.
They are in range of this.
Initiate the barrage!
Oh, they ain't doing good so far, are they?
Launch course!
Ready to do that, not do that. Or I can go full face. See, both of them are going to give me a small chance of hitting. We'll use the macros. I mean, mean, guys, we're close enough we can see them out the window. I could just turn over an inch or two, I could get them. My warp channel is offline, but that will disappear next turn, so... Clever is... Ooh, side hit. Our shield took a bit of being there, but it was fine. Increase our turn distance. I've done prowl round, but I can only use it during the acceleration phase. Right there, so right up your tailpipes. Her warp skill as well. First. Go to there and then we'll use this. I can sort of get to here and self-destruct. Should take out their torpedoes. Nope, they're not. Okay. Boo.
Let the enemy burn!
Burn in the fires of retribution!
Oh, you're happy, aren't you?
Destination locked.
Shoot the torpedoes. The sheer fact they're going to explode on their own next turn is neither here nor there. Because they haven't got a ship to play with anymore, so they'll just flow around a bit and then... Boom!
A worthy deed!
Each Kelly parts. Some scrap, which is always good. Some ghost plates and some flicker field generator. So that goes into our Xeno Heretic stuff, so that's good. What else here? Again, you could take the mirror. It starts a whole quest line, but I have never successfully gone past it. I'm going to travel here. Lord Captain, I bring dire news. A feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the voice shield arrays. Rumor has it that the late Lady Theodora was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for a rebellion against the upper usurper of the void ship. That is, you. So far no one believes their mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartments. The ship's enforcers are ready to eliminate the instigating clan, or pacify the entire void shield crew. The decision is yours. What's this story about Lady Theodora? Rumours of Lady Theodora's presence on the void ship have been circulating for a long time, and appear to be deliberate. A deliberate provocation rather than ordinary drunken ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up the masses to rebel against you. Or perhaps it is the influence of the warp. Enforcers are already investigating, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating further. As long as the unrest continues, the void ship's shields will not be operating at full capacity. Find the source of the rumours and punish those responsible. I don't want any unnecessary deaths. Yeah, but these guys clans have been up for a while, then it's a lot of people. I mean, there are thousands on this ship. Lord Captain, as Senator Worship will say, there are no innocents in such cases. The clans are endangering the entire void ship. tussling over a strange and obviously false rumour. If you so desire, I will convey your wishes to enforcers later. But right now, the unrest must be stopped, and the people return to their direct duties or replaced. I will destroy the rebellious clan and find replacement among the neighbouring crews. I'll see to it, Lord Captain. Well, that was unfortunate. I didn't want to have to do that, but so be it. They were putting the ship at risk. I mean, I'm all for my crew members. Scan. Finally, Promethium. Yes, thank you. I do believe I have a contract I can never fill. Fuel for the faithful. Complete my contract. I lose 5 Promethium, but on the plus side I gain free profit. So that's good. I now need to get 9 weapons and some Xenotech. Now you will buy more planets with Promethium, and we have to buy more extractors. Ooh, Hive City. The Santial Pride hives are oozing noxious hazards. Is vein with sulphurous streaks. The Promethium fumes from the gigantic distillery cauldrons located beyond the temperate shields. A vast, endless deadlands littered with spots of Promethium stations and refineries separate the colossal rockcrete and adamantine with a crown of gargantuan spires. The heat of this system, the stars turned the whole world into a boiling but lucrative land within the body of the House Corda Protectorate. Is that else more impressive? The grotesque grandeur of this place, or the extreme toxicity? So let's have the Cordia's boys. Excellent. Adamantine for us. We have 9 of it so far. We also have a lot of points to throw at the guy who wants us to go scan planets. We are getting XP off that guy. Getting paid from him. Right. I could jump there, then scan and hope to get a system that clicks in. I mean, a better option would go to Khan here, and then create a direct link to Telecos, so I can go finally get to Janos. It would also make it a little easy getting back at later dates. But I would rather do it from a spoke point. Ship systems. Time of dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but also protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. The tech priests are performing the rites of the machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that this issue was caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. The reports which claim the incident remains well within the scope of the expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our ship vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine spirit's temper are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumours. Time for chat. This ship is centuries old. 10,000 year war going on here. This ship could be a couple of 100 years, if not a millennium or two. Just expand it. Make it bigger. Ooh, can I get a shipyard and make my ship bigger? I'm going for a bath. Blood is pouring out of my... I am not amused. Salterback, how could you have let this happen? An assassination attempt under the rogue trader in his own chambers, right under the nose of your forces? The fierce growl rumbled deep in Abelard's throat. The Master of Arms radiates grim fury, her eyes dark, her lips pursed. With a practiced hand, she removes the maul from her belt and offers it to you. An unforgivable error, and I accept full responsibility and ask to be due punishment. I want an explanation, not vain chastisement. Excellent. Put that weapon away and report. Takes a moment before putting them all away. Understood, Lord Captain. Reporting. Let's face it, no point in me hitting you is, yes, it would make me feel better, but at the same time, there's no point. I don't care about just beating you for that reason. I want someone to tell me how this happened. Beatings can come later. All adjacent decks have been isolated. We've begun our search for the culprit and have set up investigation headquarters on the opposite deck. The substance has been analysed and confirmed to be blood containing traces of major mutations. While it poses no risk of infection to your lordship, the very presence of such a genetic aberration on board is a serious threat to the safety of the ship and must be addressed promptly. Once word of this gets out, many among the crew will surely see it as a brazen challenge to your status as a rogue trader. What genetic aberration? The heresy of mutation. Mutants are vicious beasts who so only ruin and death. They are devoid of all humanity, and the vile blood that runs through their veins feeds their unclean force and urges. Numerous accounts speak of entire colonies falling prey to bloody uprising staged by these creatures, all because their governors were too squeamish to order genetic purges. You don't say. I wonder why somebody we don't consider human and exterminate by the thousands would think to revolt. What a crazy mystery. Alas, the Imperium's enemies are not limited only to those within its midst. Users can become a considerable threat, especially when given the chance to organize. The heretics have been revealed themselves, and are eager to fight? Then we fight. We shall. Let the vessel be purged of their filth. Could this be an assassination attempt? They would have had to fill the bath with acid or poison instead. There are easy ways to kill someone than drowning them in blood, as foul as that blood may be. I beg to differ. Were something of this sort to happen to me, my heart would surely stop. As would about 50 crew members. Find me a target. Lord Captain, this incident has cast a shadow on our honour. We ask only one thing, a chance to absolve ourselves of our guilt. Allow me to head to the officer's deck at once, so I may lead the investigation personally. Lord Captain, on previous occasion, it was your intervention that resolved the matter that my own rigidity... Yeah. Had only succeeded in making worse. With all due respect to the Mistress Salzburg, perhaps she would benefit from a more fresh perspective. Ooh, I like that. Seneschal, do you think so little of me that you would rob me of a chance to defend my honor? I am curious to see what the Master at Arms in action. I will preside over the investigation. I am curious to see the Master of Arms in action. I will preside, but I will let her do the thing. I will observe the investigation. I'll arrange for an area befitting your status to be prepared on the officer's deck. Do I do that right now, or do I have to continue on what I was planning to do, which is leave the ship? Is officer's deck currently available? Zoom. Nope, officer's deck is available. Nice. Absolution in blood. Evolution in blood. We were supposed to be going to Janos. And I still would like to do that. Hopefully this will not... It'll give... I'm loath to do this because this game can punish you for not, going to doing a job straight away. But at the same time, I really want to get my... I really want to hit the forest world. Because there's someone there we want to get. So from here, we're going to go out of map, I'm going to go straight shot to here. And I'm going to reduce it to unsafe. That's the best I can do. Guide the ship out of the warp hold and let's Sanctum Nevis. Unity for yours. Perhaps we'll prepare for the meeting. Okay, this one's taking place. I did a whole navigator's chunk on that one, so I'm gonna have to spend some points to get some. Hopefully it's not going to come back to bite me in the buttocks. I mean, I did run off and do the assassin thing first last time, and we came back with a monstrously powerful army to fight next one. Greetings, Lord Captain. I meant to inform you that our journey through the warp went well. My navigator Gabe perceived the light of Astronomica beyond the tremendous waves of Sea of Souls, albeit with some difficulty. The crew and Master Helmsman conducted themselves adequately. My instructions: jump, help them find their focus, and guide the ship without any serious incidents. I beg your pardon, but I am preoccupied with matters of the Protectorate. Let's have this conversation another time. What reaction were you expecting from me? Ensuring the safety of a passage through the warp is your primary responsibility. I never doubted your abilities, Navigator. Lady Cassia, my crew is fortunate to have you. Thank you for the report, but I had already noticed for myself that the ship was intact. Unless, of course, the last few hours of my life have all been cutting through the warp. I'm gonna say this one is a nice one. It pleases me to hear this, Lord Captain. I am equally satisfied with your manner of command. Romancing option here. Fidgeting awkwardly, Cassia glances around the study. I see you have many compelling works of art here. Precious few paintings. I, for one, do enjoy passing what little spare time I have with a brush in hand. Why, just recently I created a beautiful voidscape inspired by our travels together. I can't show it to you quite yet, as it still only exists in my mind's eye, but the imagery, well, if you could only see it. I did take note of the unique elegance of your works back on Erik 4 5. I am certain your latest piece will be just as breathtaking. My quarters do indeed sorely lack exquisite finery. Might I hope that your paintings will soon adorn these walls? So you can picture beauteous imagery in your mind, I see. Was there anything else? Now again, do you not have other duties to attend to? Just as breathtaking. Thank you, Lord Captain. Your gratifying sincerity was the light of a rising sun. As if such is your wish, I shall show you my work when it is complete. Smile speaks louder than a polite nod. One other thing I meant to tell you is that I am quite well read, and that my knowledge is not limited to Navigator's craft. I am versed in many of our other scholarly fields, such as the centenary history of the Calic sector, or Cassia shrugs awkwardly. Navigators are taught to familiarize themselves with the warp from childhood. Should you require my help, my counsel, my knowledge and experience is extensive, so please do not hesitate to ask. Fiddles with a lock of her hair, while still proudly holding her chin high and avoiding your gaze at the same time. See, I could step closer like, that's very upfront flirtatiousness. Yes, right, I see. Thank you, Cassia. Cassia, I do not truly understand. I truly do not understand. What did you want from me? I will try the conversation, and your important behavior, kindly leave. That's up close. Oof. This is more flirtatious and getting her, allowing her words. You don't need to prove your worth to me, Cassia. With each passing day, I learn about new sides of you, and you amaze me every time. You've been blessed with many talents. Would you like to stay here and demonstrate some of them? This one seems more me. No, this seems more my character. My character was renowned for his use of words. You are too kind, Lord Captain. Unfortunately, you catch a strange, fleeting expression on her face. Could it be joy? I apologize, I must be distracting you from important matters. With this, please permit me to leave your presence. Curtis now gracefully picks up a cloak and takes a leave. Yep, I definitely think I set some sparks fluttering there. Oh, you bell, you smoothie, you've got it. Still got it. Do I dare risk a bath? I mean, last one, I'll draw me in blood. I don't know. What's this? Oh, that's the linking account thing. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I will someday link my account. You never know. I might do it. We've reached our destination, and our destination is such. The investigation won't begin until I actually finish doing this, but I want to get Janos out the way because there's a party member we can get our hands on. There we go. Gets a new point back. There's a jump to here, but it's stupidly dangerous. Here's the unsafe. Oh yeah, I can make it unsafe at the moment. This one's a dangerous warp jump. Unsafe. Unsafe. Green is safe. So green you just go beep, 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 back and forth all day long, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we visit. I am wooing my navigator. And we're here. Welcome to Janos. This is our this is essentially the breadbasket of our whole protectorate. This place feeds not only its own self, and those that still has success to actually share with other planets. Which is rather impressive. So yay! Welcome, Lord Captain, to the according to telemetry, the parameters of the system match those of Teclis Ellipson, home to the Agrid world Janos, that belongs to the Von Valensis dynasty. We've received a Vox message from the planet. The Agrid governor officially welcomes the road trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Oh my god, a world which actually wants me to turn up! Ooh. Yoink! Plasma batteries. You can't go to the sun. But I love the fact that the ship will take a little curl around objects to get there. If it comes here, it'll do like a loop. Depending which side of the planet it's on. More plasteel. Let's see, what were you saying? Lady Theodora loved frozen worlds. I never did discover the reason why, but the Lord Captain never missed a chance to visit such planet even on the slightest pretense. Oh yeah, maybe she was looking for buried secrets. We have quests on this planet. Namely, this one. Right. Let's pick our crew, shall we? I don't want Henrik's. Though we do offer unique perception of things. I don't use her much. So that's a thing. But she would offer a unique side to this. And we can always change out our crew to different spots. Wow, spam chat. Yay! You could say if we spent the first half hour of this place as a thing, as a pre-stream thing, we have literally just got to the actual meat and potatoes of the game. Meat and potatoes of the stream. Like 15 minutes ago. We've arrived to a planet that actually wants us here. I mean, the last place I went to had like psycho, scary tech priests running around it. So, yay! Do you like good music? Yeah, yeah. This is good. So, a lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown, what should you expect an heir? But then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arm and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house of Viet, Ab Aram. My name is Vistina Janos Yet Ab Aram at Af Coronis. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodora von Valensis, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. She raises her head slightly. Vestina Viet turns to Abelard. And grease you, noble Westirian. It has been years since your last visit to Janos. I'm glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a road trader as a seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Viat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters, and there's no need for the seneschal to interfere. Hey! You see that little musical laugh? I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. She turns to you once again. In truth, your arrival is in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected. I hope my coming in Theodora's stead has not disappointed you too much. Ah, she still thinks that Theodora is still alive. I hope my coming in Theodora's stead is not disappointing you too much. Not the least, your lordship. On the contrary, I am delighted, after all these years, to once again welcome to my world.
Oh, Janus!
Pointy ears, mate! Lady! That's it. Ah, so the real welcome party's here.
Is assured.
Right. I don't know, the Emperor's with me, I'm pretty sure about that. So this must be the real welcoming party. Alright, yeah, I get you. I dig it. I can work with this.
Request approved.
I preferred particularly something different, but okay.
The scriptural prognosis is
Why did I put that there? That's Cassia. Letting in everyone's in the wrong space is all I want anyway, so.
my competences are not that universal.
Competences. I got a lot of points, so I can do all sorts of stuff in here.
Request approved.
I still have points to do this.
My vow is to serve.
Servants. My vow is now to kick your butt. Prepare
As
for
the
the
tactical imperative dictates.
And I'm using what's his name's axe for this. Yeah, that's the axe I got from the other place. I didn't tell you where you got it from, which is a shame this one doesn't do that. It does it on Pathfinder. Still, well, the mechanics are really scary. That's would terrify me if I saw this coming around the corner for you. It's like a psycho-looking psycho.
The Omnisire condemns
That
you.
one's got squish. End turn, I think that one good turn. So let's see. You're next. You're next. She got the Sparta kick. Which I'm not gonna need. Let's see, which one's this one? This one? I think that's the cover. This is attack booster.
Rejoice in battle!
Nice, yep.
I'll do it.
And this. If I'd got that straight away, it'd be like game set match.
Doubt is for the weak.
Well, that one turned to jullets.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Oh wow, I just... I think a quick dash is in order. Or I'm going to end up shooting my own people.
As
oh,
the
no.
Emperor commands, I am.
one turn. They go to one person? Oh, this person's now taking over. Okay, I'm in with one person. Oh well, I cleared out this first turn, so it's fine. Let's see if it reload.
Emperor, protect me.
Yet iron knows no pain.
You serve me! And I know you do, so that's okay. Cool. Let's see. Next time the still have official effect, plus 5 damage. I have a stupidly accurate weapon, so it's fine.
Let's set this in motion. As said, so done.
That's it, so done.
They
There's only
won't
2 guys
expect
left
this.
standing, actually. If I did that, well, this will definitely over-penetrate with guaranteed crit, so... Out of Venom. Oh look, reinforcements. Someone's sniping them. It's not me. Well, that's so-and-so there. Instead, these guys are take over. Ironclad Rebel, Ironclad Rebel. Ironclad Rebels? He's in there somewhere, I can't just have to find him.
I know what to do.
Yeah, I do. I'd give it. We'll give it to. Oh, I don't have the points. I could technically do this on the hunt. Attacks them, attack equal to prey in combat.
As said, so done. Witness my resolve. You are clearly
Ouch, ouch.
outmatched.
I like that. Oh, oh. That's yeah, they got whooped.
Out of my way.
No, you have more way. Okay. Pretty sure my turn ended.
Let's make it quick.
Because the new guys, so
Strengthens me.
rubbish.
This way. Six feet damned.
Well, that's why I got real confused because they do it. Excuse me. So psychic self-save shriek. You know, let's move her to a spot where she's not going to snap my own people.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Let's see, she can do side presence.
Anything else?
Domination.
Will do.
Let's go Psy Heavy. Woohoo!
But of course.
Yeah, he's on the effect of Dominate. So he's mine. Make it act as normal, but all the MP spent move towards Psycho. Well, that's handy for keeping people out if you got someone in a bad spot.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Let's see, I think I did rapid fire last time? Yes, so it's a single shot this time.
Doubt is for the weak.
Go that for you. That's fine, I don't want to waste too many shots on you.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I guess if kill before my next turn.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Heavy is the brow that wears the crown, baby.
If I may,
You made many.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
She is probably by far my most dangerous character. Okay, Abelard. Go there and do that, please. Makes everyone within a 5-cell radius of you. I'll go. Show you to do that. Well, actually, a bit of a waste. Doing that, so I'd walk over, punch him, and then do a dash.
A tactically sound approach. I took care of this.
Squish. Squish. Whee!
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
I could technically make him like, gain the ability just to run up and punch people.
Victory is imminent.
But I'd rather give it to my agent. Mostly because you can just run around and absolutely wreck people to shreds with that kind of move. Paddy. Lunge thruster. Grenade! Ooh, yeah. Stole my thing. I think also knocked his own people out.
No foe too great. I know what to do.
We have 21 stacks list now. Ironclad Rebel is stunned. Stunned. I can't hit you. Hit you though.
Let's set this in motion.
They're also in front of me, so. That's a kill, and a kill.
What? No can do.
Alright, yeah. Nice. Okay, I like some of these abilities.
Will do.
Oh, Warden!
If only that were possible.
Target can't act. Because you're stunned.
Do not dare ask.
Don't give me an auto. Why did I do that?
Easy.
Go.
They won't expect
Yes.
this. I said so.
Nice. So did I shot? The navigator's gaze.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Another gun painted black. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Here's a help me. Please be quick. I can give him myself a full-on turn. Can't see them.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
You didn't need to show me. Trust me, I already knew. Oh. There. 95% chance of hitting. Got 23, so slightly above average. So they're not lowest in the point, fine. But if I just do this, then this next shot will automatically do. Well, no,
I know what you do.
dead. And my thingy triggered, so I don't get no shot.
Done.
Roman slaughter
I
activated.
said so. Done.
Rapid.
I know what to do.
I doesn't give her myself another turn. It's like I was just like, guess I'll go punch somebody. Our lives coming over.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Whee!
At your beck and call.
Do that.
I will do my duty.
Force distraction, so they're forcibly having to come over and fight me.
At your
And
beck
you're
and
dead.
call. One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
It's like, I was frozen for my turn. I will now act and kill them.
Advancing.
Bonk.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
He's not frozen, but he's done now. Now, though it's just not in some sort of
The
flaw.
scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Nice swing.
Request approved.
Swing, bada bada swing.
God Emperor, move through me. be the
quick
fire in
control
my
shot.
heart. I'll do it.
Quick reload.
As the Emperor commands.
He's on the floor. He ain't getting up. So yeah, you know, just in general.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Adamantum.
I am his will made manifest.
And you know, this is really get a shot on the floor here. Got a 39% chance of hitting him. That's just
Faith without
yeah.
deeds is worthless.
Otherwise I'm going to hit my own person.
As the Emperor commands.
You had sploot. Okay. There he is, sharpshooter back there. I could throw a grenade. I have got grenades. I need to move around. I'll just do
Let's
this.
set this in motion.
Yup.
Break them around.
If she's in range, I can just dominate to make him force him to come towards me.
What is this foreboding?
I must need sight and
Not
target.
this Scryer's job.
Darn. I don't know about making these things so.
Anything else?
Whee! That's me. That was your only chance.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Movement.
I am a
An
navigator,
advancement.
not a servitor.
At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hand.
It's one strike, and they did. Yay! I feel that was a very good. Your Lordship, Emperor Preservers, are you alright? Yes, I had great fun. Who do I thank for this entertainment? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit. Pascal's vox, quiet at first, is booming with fury by the end of his remark. Pale greyness is strangling this peasant like a noose. This world, his words are laden with fear for our well-being, yet he fears for his own even more. Run! 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 Kill the officer, you incompetent, inept, useless piece of beep. What is the point of you? If I can be attacked, then they'll go into their own estate. We should all be flogged for this negligence. Who were they? And how did they gain entry to the governor's estate? They are a rabble who dared rise their hand against the plans of War 440. I'll beg you, your lordship, allow me to escort you inside. The governor will explain everything to you. Fine, lead on. If I'm ever going to be able to come back and loot all this stuff, you know, I will be most upset. While you're leading me there, allow me to flog you. Right. Servant to the governor's door. Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over in a low bow. Your lordship, the most honourable Ubel of Von Valancius, the governor is awaiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Do you prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? My entourage will accompany me. They won't gauge you behind a wall. I don't think she leaves it. Byzantine Janos Viet Ab Aram of Af Koronos is furiously swiping out a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded vlox. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt and drops into a deep curtsy. Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst of nightmares, I could never have imagined. Reprehensible stunt? I thought firing at moving targets was part of the ceremony. That's the most comical thing to say. But your local fuss is no concern of me. I have urgent need of provisions from Janos. You can stop apologizing for this, yeah? I am not offended. I don't care about your apologies. I could have been killed. The woman standing next to her looks like this delicately, but after a short, sidelong look from the governor, resumes her air of deferential sorrow. Oh no, your lordship, I would never dare deliberately endanger the heir to the illustrious Von Valancius dynasty, but I cannot but express my joy that you took some pleasure in what happened. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. Who was it? You must be referring to Yeliti. Our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Yeliti comes from the local degenerate stock of this world, known and knows Janos like the back of her hand. So she has provided several leads as to where we can find the bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate, her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. If you wish to speak to Yearlit, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep the distance from the others. What is happening on the planet? Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janos. I was not even notified at first, griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Vistenza shakes her head, and then it became apparent that the administratum's accounts had been referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They had already brought 13 Agrid complexes to a halt and have now moved to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Footfall is stationed on the verge of starvation. Can Janos supply the people there with food provisions? Yes and no, your lordship. If the question is, can such an expensive and fertile world such as this feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship the said provisions Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo ship that leaves the surface will be targeted for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics and transport supplies for fall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. I risk angering you, your lordship, but nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let's consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts on the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable types when shuttles are wary of landing at spaceports, and the terrified peasants are indulging in dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal, ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you'll find a way to support your subjects within the hour of need. I'm sure even an approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces, ships, and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. I have finished with the rebels. I also have to do with you. I'm not interested in your excuses. Dealing with the rebels is your direct responsibility. You want me to go off and catch some rebels for you? I promise you, Governor, I will hunt down the seeds of rebellion and heresy on your planet and burn it to ash. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something to say to the master of their world. Well, if there are no competent people to be found on Janus, I shall have to handle this myself. I am immeasurably grateful for your assistance, your lordship. If any of those who attacked the estate have survived, then perhaps they could be a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rebel. Incidentally, I did overhear the warden talk about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still don't know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. World Shapers. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing the all traces of attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for the agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course there is my aide in the war against the rebels. I have no doubt she is delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship. One of my ladies-in-waiting, Amelia, performs secretarial duties and helps me remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisor's simplicity, and over time, become not merely my faithful companion, but also my shadow. Losing would be like losing my right hand. In light of your greatness, is a true honor, road trader. I'm going to take my leave. I do not trust you at all. And it was I attempted to click the I'm going to have you arrested.
I must thank you, esteemed Magos. After your intervention, I feel 50 years younger. Both my knee implants are as good as new.
I agree to help out of respect for the priceless array of augmentations placed in your body. Such sacred creations deserve the best maintenance available.
Moving up here.
Venture forth.
These guys still think I'm working as Von Valentis' your aid person. Not as Von Valentis, ruler of Von Valentis. Okay, do this thing. You could literally in this game spend an hour or two just chatting to people. I mean, on the other Pathfinder game, and Wrath of Righteousness, I haven't even begun to delve into everyone's stories. And for the most part, I skip through a lot of it. I'm going click, 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 or pausing to let you guys do your pause, recording style.
Ever since the Iceman went down to Kiava Gamma for his mission,
My little whisperers have been behaving oddly whenever he's around. I can't quite figure out what's changed, but it's just strange.
What? The unholy voices from the darkness are less than delighted at the triumphant return of his servants from that nest of heresy? Astonishing.
Okay. That time. There are mobile locations. Loot here. So they're cleaning up a couple of boys over here. There are things here. We will find the Magos hiding around this corner. The one I really want to talk to the most is hiding up on the balcony. And all sorts of stuff all over the place.
Stay sharp.
In fact, I want to talk to the certain character first. There's Magos. You talk to him. There's goods there, I want to grab that. Yoink. But who we want to talk to is you. Now pay attention here. My character, I'm off to. I'm in this group somewhere. You Bell is a 6-foot character.
Let's see this through.
She is taller than me.
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
Elantark. Yeah. The bizarre creature before you only vaguely resembles a typical human. In elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features, every aspect of appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you. You're not a mutant. You're not a mutant. No, because anyone with half a brain cell could see that is definitely not a mutant.
I have met souls like you before. You travel a path that offers you enlightenment. A rare gift among your limited kind.
Yep, it stares at you with her strange eyes, wearing an expression that is unremarkably difficult to interpret. At last she arches her eyebrows so subtly you almost missed it.
My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
She is not human. She, as plain as day could be, the fact that you're wearing the rifle she's holding, and the armor that's poking out at the top, is most certainly Aldari. Dogmatic attack. No. That's how you lose a person you can work with. To be honest, the only part I understood was that you have no desire to fight. That's the one thing we have in common. I will speak to you. Yelet Larind. This. I can't pronounce her name. But keep your hands where I can see them. The rogue trader von Valansis will never speak to vermin such as Xenos as if they were equals, so if you want to live, you will address me with the proper respect. I'm gonna take this one. This is rubbish. Yeah. Plausible. Not a chance.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now
Yes.
you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
How's it going to be on honest? There's so many things to say on this one.
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Yes. Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
What do you know about the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order, There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Awareness test succeeded. It is unreadable, yet you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Do you know who's behind the uprising on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Your answers are not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
Why do you call me Elantark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Of course it will. I am the ruler of this planet. It's my job. Courteous 3, not 2.
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
She's not wrong on that statement. The Eldari, unlike Terrans, actually crafted planets from scratch. Because they had the lifespan just to sit there and wait, a couple of thousand years. Thousands of years for the flame to ripen and become stable for life. If you want, you can join me. None of the locals will dare look askance at you in the rogue trader's presence.
So be it. I will go with you.
I like your character. Tell you we're the same class, but I like your character.
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
Yay. Welcome to my party. One of the Asurai. Assyrian. Yanni. Yanni. She is a ranger who follows the path of the outcast, and her skills in ranged combat are without equal. Yet it does not use human weapons and can wear either Eldari armor or, if she learns the required feature, Drukhari armor. Alidari. Yirlet's unique ability instantly ends her turn. However, unless at her next turn, she will make an attack that always hits the target. She's in. You're out. That's the right one. That's fine. Bye bye, Psycho Lady. And she's got 8 ranks available. Yep. All her stuff has been done because with that high level, with coming here, we need to jump to level 15. You're well level 23, so she's got 8 ranks to pick up. I mean, I can look at these and not choose them. So don't click next, so fine. So bounty hunter is what I got. I think the assassin works best for her. Yeah, penetrate the additional 10% of maximum wounds damage after attack open his move. An enemy at the start of the next turn. You know what? Yes, we shall take the assassin's arc because that's actually does a good one for her because she's wielding a sniper rifle, which I think is a perfect shot for an assassination. So that's fine. You need an assassin. Now these are all her chosen abilities she has for this arc. She will learn all of them in time, or most of them anyway. See, Death Whisperer. Assassin makes an attack that does not count towards the limit of attack per turn and does not block the assassin's movement, but only deals 20% of the assassin's usual damage. 25% of the assassin's usual damage. If the attack is successful, the target suffers from the hemorrhage effect. At the beginning of each of the turn, they suffer 7 rendering damage that ignores armor and deflection. Lethality. A specific assassin parameter that is equal to the dodge or dodge reduction, which is its highest. Okay. Yeah, well, that's not the... Elusive Shadow. For 1 round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target of the enemy's attacks and gains the elusive effect. They can move through enemies. The assassin gains damage. Assassin gains plus agility damage, dodge, and perception bonus dodge reduction. The assassin attacks deal 10% additional damage. All half cover provides the assassin 50% cover efficiency. So it's better essentially. Poised to strike. The enemy suffers minus 8% armor and deflection until the end of his turn. If there is only 1% one enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains 8% dodge. If there are no enemies adjacent, they gain 12% dodge reduction. Until their next turn. Dance Macabre. Dash in a straight line for up to 3 cells, suffering -3 from attack opportunity, and gain 8% dodge. If the assassin has not dashed through any enemies, at the end of the turn they get 12% core efficiency. Does not stack with itself. After the first use, the assassin can use this ability again for free. Feigning attack. The assassin's next single attack will have a 50% armor reduction penalty. Penalty with a minimum of 0 armor penetration and 10 lethality. If this is a melee attack, the target turns around 180 degrees. If it's a ranged attack, the target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3 cell radius with no adjacent cover, facing towards the assassin. And it provokes attacks of opportunity. Killing Edge. The assassin's attacks granting 40% dodge to the target of this attack. If this attack hits, it deals an additional 15, rounded down, damage increased by twice the percentage of the target's missing wounds. Ouch. So that could literally just wreck somebody who's got a chunk of their wounds missing already. Damage increased by twice the percentage of that target's missing wounds. We'll take Elusive Shadows, is not a bad one to get because she gains additional damage and she can move and she can zip around. Though Death Whisperer is also a nice one. I'll get that one for movement's sake. Origin, something there. We have all sorts of stuff, to the point where she can actually have Drukhari equipment. Penetrating Sight. Persistent Sight. Now I just want to point out something here. Her awareness is 80. But her ballistic skill is 55 right now. You know, Cassandra has a high awareness score. But I can concentrate on more on something than that instead. Bolter change, you can use bolter training and all that lot, characteristic trainings. If I was going to give her anything, it would be the option to have Drukhari weapons as well. I do like the penetrating sight. In my sights gains additional armor penetration equal to perception. Illusion equal to ballistic skills. Yep, the ability to use Drukhari weaponry. I mean, lone killers, no allies nearby them, they gain a good dodge and dodge resistance reductions. killing spree. And that stacks. They got all sorts. Eye for the Unscathed, Bring of Doom. Perfect opening. But yeah, I think I'll take Drukari's equipment for now. So now she has Drukari equipment. And she can dispatch. Enemy attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. It also deals additional damage equal to 25% of the missing wounds. Dodge reduction, armor penetration and parry reduction are doubled for this attack. Ow. They increase AP. And, yeah, so you gotta get agility. Now that gives me makes it better initiative. Or I can give a perception, which reduces their ability to dodge hitter shots. She has a long rifle. I might be giving her my rifle. Right. Now I'm going to give her the penetrating sight, which gives her damage equal to perception. Initial armor penetration, perception. I mean, her lore on Xenos is absolutely ridiculous. Might actually not be a bad one to give her, to be honest. And again, I got this and this are also pretty nice. She has a better perception skill, awareness skill, but you give just increasing her base. You know, we'll give her penetrating sight because the more perception she has, the more that, and the more armor penetration she gets. And in my sight gains extra penetration. And as well, perception went up even further. If you think Cassia has a fantastic score, she'll have an even better one. And my plan is to make Cassia then swap with the other lady for taking over the warp station. Intelligence does that, which would actually be helpful too. So you'll boost Lauren Xenos because she's pretty good at that. Agility does demolitions. So you got dodge rate of 80 on that one. You know what, we'll give it agility because that makes it incredibly hard to hit. And we've got plus 10 for that one. I'll give you 90 that if I need anything with Xenos. It's Death Whisperer. Yeah, what? It's not gonna be bad. And in this section, I think, you know what, I'm gonna give you the base skill Xenos because I want to be able to do a quick reroll on that one. So she's got a score of 95 awareness. Cassie has 100, but she's also got stuff on her that gives her bonus. It's giving her a bonus to the stuff. she's got the Auspex, which is giving her a bonus to her perception. That's the only reason why she's still competing. Without it, she'd have less than her. And I haven't got virtually anything to put on her. Yes. That gives me combat. All injury upon susceptibility. Monofilament grenade, Aldari. You know what? It seems prominent that you'll be wielding these, and this is your people's tech. Let's see, Giggles? Sorry. Ah, they don't put specs on her. I think on my character put specs on them. Imperium, the horses doesn't work for me. And then monocles. Blizzard skills, yes. Because she is unmatched when it comes to that thing. You know, for you. You don't need persuasion. Become very strong. Because your persuasion ain't not even remotely in the same league as mine. Toxin Billy. Sure. Be immune to fire. I don't really need movement points for you. Sure. Now I believe that when I finish the last mission of this chapter, or this chapter get to the Protectorate and I claim that last bit, I get to add a piece of equipment to me, which gives me a massive bonus to all my stats. Sure. Let's dodge. Dodge! Okay. That was very hard for my Wanderer's Portent, but she has the long rifle, which is only 1821. So mine is better. You know what, if I get no Aldari gun, or no gun like this, I'll give you the gun. Let's see, anything else I need to put on you? Room for one more piece of equipment. Okay, no. Unity Law Imperium. Okay. Don't think anything for your neck. No. That'll have to do. Right, so now we have a team that I'm never parting with. Because I got my bases covered in like every direction.
Marching ahead.
Draped in red cloak, the Magos body barely looks human. Wires and tubes of the metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something to Tech Nalinga to the servo skull floating next to him. But at your approach, he falls silent, offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your lordship. Leximechanic Vinzelex. How may I serve you? Pascal and Leximechanic exchange trills of biharic greeting. The series of sounds issues from sounds much longer and more differential than those of Pascal. How are things with you and your fellows? The current situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress of the prospects is assessed as encouraging. How many stones of the Adeptus Mechanicus are here on the planet? According to the data stored in my cogitator, all infrastructures, nodes for food, housing, and processing have their own contingent of technomats. The total number amounts to 253. Correction, based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units. What do you do here on Uranos? By the order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have entrusted the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalogue agronomic data and analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Be blessed, tech brother. Your diligence and the diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order, and bestows classification to knowledge. One of Pascal's mechanites lightly touches the Lexomechanic's body. Dixby's brows perfectly in turn, clearly a little startled. How about Yanis? Information report. Unique composition suitable for the free engineering of the planet and the mass production of foodstuff, aimed in the cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere and the aim of improving production processes and logistics operations. Trace of Xenos activity do not pose an immediate threat to the ongoing operations. Undesirable pathogens, allergies of flora and fauna have been noted which may pose a threat in the short term. Pathologies. Genetic and chemical pathologies, your lordship. Harmless species mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the entire ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. The changes may be artificial. Has the possibility of being considered that someone is manipulating the ecosystem to reduce our living space? Not at all, Venerable Magos. I, our tech comrades from the Magos biologists, are humble workers, not warriors. They could not come up with a force of such a militant nature. The mind must be open to all forms of knowledge. I order you to commence a check. In the event that your account of the indolence of their minds are confirmed, I will petition for appropriate penance. This is Lilithan's wrath. Wrath that is becoming manifest in nature itself. The workings of this world, may the gods preserve us. How did we not notice this sooner? Me looking away. How is the governor dealing with the undesirable pathologies? I have analyzed the genome of the affected species, and I am currently developing suppressor genes to make the plants only resistant to pathology. But so far I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed up the process, but administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. Traces of xeno activity. According to the data obtained during the initial survey, rune structures of non-human origin were noted in different sectors of the planet, but I don't have the administrative capacity to study them in more detail. For now, I must defer the quest for knowledge. With distinct envy, his eyes fixed on Magos. We will speak later. As you wish. So something's changing the mutagenics
Onward to victory.
of the planet. That's not good. Goodies. Yoink. Hello, old servant. Hiding in the back. Yeah, best view. Hearing your footsteps, the elderly servant grabs an injector and stabs it into his arm. The air around the needle immediately starts turning black. You're too late. If yes, dogs, I'm the master of my own fate. When he gets a better look at you, the man drops the injector in astonishment and seems poised to prostrate himself on the floor before you. It's you, your lordship. The God Emperor must have brought you here. I beg you, help the rebels and save Janos. Janos. He goes over, hugging himself, and is racked by coughing, leaves his lips wet with blood. Forgive me, your lordship. If only I'd known it was you. My eyes deceived me. We have little time now, but I swear I'll tell you everything. Looking closer at the old man, the tech priest mutters, nerve toxin. The inevitable sensation of vital function is expected in no more than 60 seconds. Silent clicks emitted by the visor indicate an ongoing pic recording. Death to a traitor of the Imperium. No, I don't think so. Say whatever you want to say and be quick about it. You helped the rebels gain access to the estate? Your lordship, could I have done otherwise? No, I could not. Not after everything I've seen in this place, in the palace. People are being shipped in and tortured, servants being driven mad. For a long time I thought it was only going to be inside the estate. But when I was contacted by people out on the outside, I learned that all of Janos is under threat. Only your mercy and the light of the God Emperor can save us. The old servant lets out a moan. The dark stain on his arm seems to creep through his veins until his arms and neck are a lacework of black. The servant's breath quickens irregular. Say what you want to say and be quick about it. In the name of the Golden Throne, your lordship, show mercy on the humble workers, the souls of Janos. Save them. Vasant Viet, the untouchable governor and leader of the nobility, is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. She uses the Imperium's interests to the smokescreen. It purports to be a scholar, but her actions are poisoning our planet. Did you know that the settlement that fall prey to fail to pay their dues, thieves on time will be allowed to pay with people instead? They even deliver them an order to order. Sometimes old folks, sometimes children. He lowers his voice to a whisper and leans towards you. I've seen those people. I've seen them being delivered to the estate, and then they never seen or heard of again. They go into a secret rooms and they don't come out again, your lordship, ever. Peasants who were taken to Urek 5 to serve House Cecilio were never seen or heard from again either. They became loyal servants and toiled for the good of the great dynasty. Why should they ever return to their filthy, squalid abodes? I'm not sure I'll last long enough to answer all your questions. You accuse the governor with only conjecture and rumour to back up your words. How dare you? What secret rooms? What else is going on in the settlements? You can still be saved. You not try that, you'll be safe. No, don't waste time on somebody who's good as dead already. I'll depart this world happily knowing that I'm free of the clutches of that monster sitting on the governor's throne. I see no shadows of deceit behind your words, and even so, I would have noticed. I know I would have noticed signs of which you tense like the taut string and about to doubt creeps into expression, except whenever the host one of her dances at the palace, she sends me away to search for rebels, into the forest far from human settlements. You accuse the road trader, appointed governor of heresy. If your words are false, they themselves are tantamount to heresy. Tantamount. But if what you say is true, if it's true, then your sacrifice will be to your credit, my good man. Argenta utters his last words with impassioned conviction. I'll swear I'm not lying. Pray for me, holy sister. For me and for Janos. The old man starts convulsed, indicating that he's close to death. He raises his already unseeing eyes to you. Your lordship, if you permit a dying man to make one last request, don't tell anyone I was the one who unlocked the doors. If you do, they'll go after my family, my home. Please, save us. Save Janos. Claps on his side, racked with convulsions. See. Now, if you don't have your vet with you when you're doing this, then you have to go back to her and tell her everything you found out. But yeah, something's not adding up.
Indeed. I have not seen many places that flaunt such luxury. If you were to scrape all the gilding from every temple on footfall, it would still be less than there is here.
Let's seize the moment.
I'll talk to him in a minute. He's got a lot to say. Oh, hello. Look, we can get down to the water this way. Could we perhaps take a brief detour for a closer look? Yes, Cassie, and Cassie, yeah, we come this way.
Keep a sharp eye.
Yay. Forgive me for so boldly stealing you away from the others. It's just, I simply wish to spend just a brief moment the breathtaking nature of this place. Reflected in Cassie's eyes, the bright blue skies, as though it's engulfed in a blazing sunset. Within the station wall, I could never hope to see anything like this. A sky, or a sea, or green leaves. I only knew them from meager memories of my childhood, or perhaps my mind simply made them up. Even my books, my heart, and my mind's blissful escape could do little to help me. When a scribe grows so used to what surrounds them each and every day, they begin to take what is for granted, and they never think to write just a few lines about it. But for me, to marvel at the grand canopy sky again is a true blessing. Pick a nearby flower and give it to Cassia. Here's your chance to take a small piece of this place with you. In that case, I imagine you have never set foot in sea waters before. Would you like to give it a try? See? Me? Offer your hand. There's nothing to fear. We shall just let our feet soak a little. Intrigued, Catherine cocks her head to the side. Mischievous dashes of yellow and lilac are fluttering in the wind like bands all around you. I have never seen you exude such colours before. How unexpected. A quick nod, and Raleigh stretches out a long, narrow hand as if it is cold to the touch. See? Playing in the waters. How marvellously childlike. The sea is so wet and cold. Tiny pebbles still my feet. Cassia's reserved seriousness gives way to a genuine wonder. I have never thought it would be so agreeable, and a little startling. Thank you for encouraging me. Cassia catches herself with her expression changing in a flash. She gently frees her hand and awkwardly looks away. Pick a nearby flower and give it to Cassia. Cassius gingerly accepts a flower for you. The petals are like velvet, and the fragrance, they're both sweet and spicy, a fascinating specimen of the local plant life, and I do not remember seeing it on the great concordance of flora and verdure within the coronous expanse recorded by the Magos biologist Colossia Prot. Stops herself sheepishly. I thought, though I suppose I simply ought to thank you for it. This flower is very beautiful indeed. Move closer and is silently taking the view. Cassia relishes every breath of fresh air, her eyes half closed, listening to the sounds of the birds hidden from the views of the spread treetops. When the tips of your fingers touch lightly, Cassia starts, but does not remove her hand. Several minutes pass in a timid silence, like mere moments, and eventually she pulls away. This place eases the soul, wouldn't you agree? It's time we were on our way. Already? Yes, of course. As her expands see a parting glance and whispers quietly, I think I know what my next painting will be. I have never had that scene before, because that we have not been romancing with Cassia. As a way of dogmatic, adherent or above, the law of the Imperium will depend on the fellowship instead of intelligence, and again 10 law of the Imperium. Very handy. she is most assuredly dogmatic. There is no chance that she is not dogmatic. Okay, 0 chance. Yeah. Voltry, that's adherent. She's a Voltry. Oh, next one is fanatic and zealot. That's the max you can get. She is none of these because, as far as she's concerned, we're all monkeys. I'm a little mixture. I'm a bit towards radical, but I'm essentially a mixture. I have no idea if I'm going to get punished for that or not.
Operation successful.
Yay! He's going to medicate you. But yay, we had a romance scene now with Yvette. With Cassia, sorry. I have never had that, so that's new. And was very sweet. My commerce is high.
Always striving for greatness.
Although the pure water is currently bubbling from it, but additional pipes indicate. I wasn't really reading that. Yep, additional pipes indicate the presence of separate siphons for sparkling wine and other beverages. Well, that's what you call decadent. Forget half the other stuff, that's what you call decadent.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Alright, that is what you call the epitome of decadence. Attilis Quint. The stooped man wearing a cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on a data site when his quietly whirring mechanical arms file a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferentially bows. The light in the eyes of the servo skull hovering over his right shoulder gently pulsate. Your lordship, what an honour it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Artilius Quint, Perfectus of the Officio Agriculti. Cultia. I preserve the record of our conversation forever. Not saying that. I gave my word, I gave my promise. What record of our conversation? Your lordship, I painstakingly record every conversation with high-ranking personages, and afterwards I will fill out all 7 accompanying forms personally. Attilis rolls with his complicated, complete scroll in a practice gesture, stows it away, and pulls out a new one. Your words and judgment are in good hands. Mechanical fingers fly over the scroll as he fills in another line. And of course, what great fortune it is to see for the very first time, in all my years of service, the emissary of the Navis Nobility here on Janos. I humbly welcome to the estate. Welcome the esteemed Cassia Tissia Evrilia, Lady Navigator of House Auxilio. Everything from her condescending gaze to confident, calm but commanding voice marks Cassia as the heiress of great bloodline. Awestruck, the secretary writes down each letter of her name with particular fastidiousness. Laudable foresight. I thank you. Moments such as the appearance of a rogue trader must be preserved for posterity. What do you think of Vicent Viat? The governor is a superb leader, but has an excellent grasp of all matters and never uses an incorrect form for a given situation. I do not pry into her personal affairs, but if I may speak plainly, a lady who fills out paperwork with such finesse cannot be a bad person in my view. What do you have to say about the governor's helper, Yvette? Attilis looks askance at Yvette and offers a strange smile. A highly exceptional individual. After today's regretful event, I am beginning to hold her talents in this particular esteem. Verily, even mutants who have seen the light of God Emperor can faithfully serve his flock. Moreover, Yennett's particular abilities could be an interesting subject story for the Magus Biologus. The elongated head shape of those eyes, judging by the skull of what was given to me center footfall, such developing anomalies on Janus are not a quirk of nature, but some kind of inheritable trait. Yet Frieda's completely turned into a living statue. What did you say? Oh, madam, have my words upset you? I am certain your kinsman would delight to learn that people wish to make pretty papier out of his remains, and besides, I could be wrong about the nature of his origins. What skull are you talking about? A most remarkable item, I must say. A true anomaly. One moment. In a nearby container, Attilas draws out a parcel, which immediately unwraps. Here it is. I believe the finished piece was intended to be given as a gift to the governor, but under the current circumstances, I doubt I will be able to send it to footfall anytime soon. I stared at the skull in silence. You could see her jaw working under the delicate skin. In a few seconds, she abruptly turns away. Pascal Macadites reached towards Attilas with interest, seeming to unnerve him a little. Adequately preserved, it is a pity that it is empty inside. It would have become a proper servo skull, herald of the rogue trader, unorthodox. A curiosity like this would look very nice on my desk. Remove from my sight, smash the skull, repulsive barbarism. Oh, I don't know what... I'm going to say remove it from my sight, because I don't think Yolette really likes this thing being in sight. I'm trying to work towards it as well. Oh, of course, of course. Returns the skull to the container. What are your duties here? By the grace of God Emperor, I oversee the administrative process on the planet and serve as a secretary. I am also responsible for logistics related to supplying the plants of the Von Valancius dynasty and the timely payment of thieves to the Imperial's official collectors. When was the last shipment sent? Oh, your lordship, our supply shipments are all in order. All foodstuffs and other items are ready for export and are simply awaiting the arrival of transport ships. However, given the current circumstances of the planet, Janus could not provide even one tranche more than was already prepared. I am certain the situation will be rectified in the near future, when collect ships will less come to Janus. Oh, your lordship, I must confess that I have as yet I have not had the pleasure of filling out the sacred thief protocol form. The last Imperial ships to come here didn't so under my predecessor. Come to think of it, that would be several decades ago. I do hope the logisticians, such an unforgivable oversight, lose their heads over this. Tell about Janus. Alas, your lordship, rebellions caused too many problems, because catastrophe, replacement checks, victims of important people. In this vein, I dare not even imagine the two of the worlds are ravaged by war for generations. Be that the range planet like the nearest star, so close to our own peaceful system. Only war. Of course, it would be delighted to furnish you with. However, the last few months, 15 organised attacks and 7 terrorist attacks have been perpetrated. Irrigation equipment have been sabotaged, and sectors 3 to 5, transport routes 2 to 7, 4 13, and also, I suppose, will not tell you much, please. Well, Fussy actually presses several buttons in the display screen, and a three-dimensional map with coordinates of the attacks appears on your cogitator. Ah, logic test succeeded. Did I pass this, or did someone else pass this for me? Nope, Pascal. I've got Pascal. He just nuked it. He nuked it. Forget passing it. He nuked it. The data is superbly calculated. The map clearly displays the actions of the rebels. At first glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analysing the data and the features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating a geographical pattern to their attacks. Who's directing the rebels? Does anyone know? Rebels are well armed and well trained. What's more, the governor's advisor inclined to think the instigators rebels are very familiar with terrain and climate. My ordinates are going through the registration records day and night, looking for individuals who complete the military training, but we have so far been unable to identify a scoundrel. So that's you generally telling us. Okay. Not yet to be found. I must have my leave. I am not turning the old man in.
Let's see this through.
It did. Dried berries. Ah. Now that could tell a certain Magos exactly where these guys come from. They're going in the hole in case anyone else tries to burst through. That's my ship. There's a logistic wall, the Imperium trick here.
Now that was easy.
It was indeed easy. And I'm good. Let's see. Auto guns. Hotshot laser gun, multi-key. I don't want all guns. They're basically useless at this stage.
Stay sharp.
If you came here first, maybe, but... Hey up, what's going on over here? A hulking man dressed in a uniform, marking him out as an officer of the gubernatorial wardens, is closely monitoring the subordinates. He's around the building, sensing you approach, he whips around, his face going pale, and he offers a low bow. Your lordship, please do not stray too close to the building. One of the terrorists from today's attacks is holding himself up in here. He'll be dangerous. What's going on here? Ready to report, your lordship. You conducted a sweep of the area. After the attack, all the assassins were arrested or neutralized except for one. The officer scowls darkly. He sealed himself inside. He's already injured two wardens who try to reach him. But no need to worry, we'll poison him and clear the last trails of dirt from this estate. I have only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The rogue trader is here, and the longer you delay, the more you put his life easily in risk. The officer flinches slightly from Abelard's snarl. It's inexcusable, your lordship. The barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're all ready to begin. We're going to poison the rebel. We're using the insecticide from our stockpiles, your lordship. We don't have any military-grade poison, so we don't need them. Not for this parasite. Who is he? To tell the truth, your lordship, I'm more concerned with clearing the area right now than with his identity. We're not expecting to gain any valuable intel from him, unless we find something on his corpse after we've done our job. What's so special about this building? It's one of the utility buildings. Fortunately, it was empty at the time of the attack. There are no potential hostages or innocent people inside. If you ask me, I think this was the first place the killer came when he was looking bringing his little retreat. We managed to round up all the others, but this one holds us up in here. This is not an empty utility building, but an inactive bank crypt for storing refrigerant and freezing equipment. This is obvious. Your ignorance is depressing, servant. Sorry. I want to talk to the person inside. Are you sure? It's not exactly safe, your lordship. You dare question me? Out of my way. He seems to remember himself, and he offers a low bow. Forgive me, your lordship. Act as you see fit. And the officer signal. The old wardens take a little step back, clearing your path to the door. When the rogue trader says move, ya move. I can just pick the lock, it's easy. Biz off, you won't take me alive. Better put a bullet in my brain than let the governor's dogs get their hands on me. I have good coercion, but still only 71% in that one. Examine the door. The door looks solid and formidable, but you notice dark marks on hinges, a sure sign that material is degraded. The lock doesn't look new either. With a suitable tool, it could be easily opened. Tech use 5, strength 55. Just busted it down at one. Pick the door. It takes you half a minute to figure out the arcane mechanism, and with soft click the door opens, allowing you to enter. Now just walk in. Inside, the poorly lit, but you can see a person standing in the far corner. He's desperately gripping a discharged lasgun in his hands. Outside you, his eyes wide in recognition and fear. It can't be the rogue trader. The young man, practically a boy, falls to his knees and stretches out his bloody hands towards you. His clothes are burned on one side and grimy with baked in blood. Lordship, have mercy. You're the sovereign of this planet. Only you have the power to save us. So the rebels literally are rebelling just against the governor, but not me. The side of me is like, look, around, I'm your faithful servant, I'm all yours. Youth is a time of recklessness. I heard that said more than once since the scholar progenum enjoyed my novelty, but youth is also a time for directness. Let us listen to the young man before we judge him. Save you from what? From the governor, Viat. Everybody here knows what she's doing to us. We put up for it for a long time, hoping that somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People round up like rocks from the settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. Her servers pour something over the fields, and then people lose their minds. They start hearing voices, seeing evil spirits, and while we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls, feasting on our bones. Faced with sacrifices, madness, pain, death. Even in so primitive a society as this, such rites seem senseless, not worthy of such effort. What is this? A random quirk of nature, or something darker? I was taught that peasants have a tendency to exaggerate their suffering due to the sloth and weakness of spirit. But this young man, vermilion thorns pierce every centimetre of his body, and the grey shackles bind his hands, feet, and neck. There are no lies in his words, only terror and desperation without end. See? She is a walking lie detector. No wonder the Inquisitor boy would love to have his hands on her. You're telling me people are seeing evil spirits? Yes, over the going feral attacking their loved ones. And then there's... people say that in some settlements, well, they stopped upholding the law altogether. Imperial law and the law of basic human decency. People are turning into animals. Who is behind the rebels? He swallows nose and looks up with fear. Your lordship, I'll beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over me, but the others, I won't betray them. I will put you through far worse than that. I will. Goodbye. Yes, iconoclast, but not useful. Persuasion. There will be no end to the war on this planet until I get a handle on the situation. But to do that, I need to meet you with your leader. I'm persuasive. Of my skill score, I am persuasive. I have 140. I have 119 in persuasion. The chance that I am failing even on a D100 roll to score less than my persuasive score is next to none. It's a score of 36 against is less than 144%. Even if I had zero difficulty modifier, it will still be 119. Try a score of 119. The boy hesitates for a few seconds, and then his head drops limply. As long as you keep your word. I've never been to their camp, none of us have. Only the chief saw that one person from their base. He came a few times bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a greater force that we could imagine. And he said that the governor's dogs will pay for their reprisals in the settlements. But that's not where they're hidden. They keep a distance from the ordinary folks. where it all worked out so that anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I thought that she's Fox. I thought after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. The boy retrieves the Vox from his pocket and holds it out to you with shaking hands. That's everything I know, your lordship. Get up and come with me. I give you my word as rogue trader, you will live. You will live. Your lordship, thank you. Thank you for this kindness. I never thought I'd survive this. Don't thank me yet, I might put you on my ship. Yeah, the officer of the wardens cast a disdainful look over the rebel before turning his gaze to you. Protocol. Your lordship, I honor your bravery. Please allow me to get rid of this rat for you. Made into a useful servitor. He's free to go. Will he live? Will he not live? I mean, I could dogmatic him. He's now under my protection. See to it that he is held safely in custody until his fate is decided by a fair trial. Heretical, make an example of the scum. Probably flay him and string him up by his corpse outside of his family home as a warning. Now, he said he would live. Consult your advisors and see to it that will be made into a useful servitor. But you know what? I think we're going to stick with Iconoclast on this one. With the deepest respect, your lordship. Better as words before abruptly bows. It will be done. Executing him made no sense, and yeah, I did think about the servitor. I did think about it.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Corrals and nothing else. So we have information. We have gathered many
Marching ahead.
I can't talk to her here, unfortunately. Yep, go information. See, if you didn't have her in your team, you then have to go back to talk to her. I love the fact I can access colony management from here. Just activate access from over here. Like, let me just do this own little project from over here, little Foulstone. Lord Captain, the world of Foulstone has been upset by a conflict between the followers of the Order of Hammer and the refugees from the Westgale Diocese domain. Arm broke out near the tomb of the renowned holy man Nicodemus Keefe. The tomb was damaged in the fray. The pilgrims were revering Keefe's arrival for fiends and Alpha claim Keefe will be a thief who has stolen the relics of Saint Constance and violated the sacred mystery of his resting place to stay his greed. The Order of the Hammer is furious at the heretical statements and the desecration of Keefe's burial site. Who is this guy? Who arrived in the expanse alongside the founder of the Order of the Hammer. Order them valuable guidance. The Order was named after the power of the Hammer, Saint Constance Piety's charge. The priest of Withscale's realm, he preaches the same as time as Nicodemus Keefe and denounced him for the false veneration of Saint Cogitatus. Preaching constantly of the highest wisdom of the people, and that attempts to learn it would lead to heresy. Right, so he says Lucian is eliciting, that's lovely. who have forgotten their manners will be similarly punished. 1 week without water rations. What say my advisors? For a group that's just arrived on a foreign realm, the Malpians conducted insolent at best. Penance would be imposed upon them. We will send them to a pilgrimage to find relics of Saint Cogtus and learn the way of the Saint Keith. In this way, they would be of use to us, returning lost relics, and the Order Hammer would be satisfied with a just verdict. There was a similar theological dispute on the 5th Orphilian Council, and the conflict between the two cults was resolved in a sacred duel. 20 champions from each side came forward. Both sides vowed to accept the victor's teachings if they lost. I propose we invoke the council's edict and settle the dispute the same way. They believe their faiths to be superior, then let them prove it. Subject them to a severe test of faith. If they survive it, they will prove their steadfastness. Even if the Order of the Hammer does not accept their arguments, it will be easier for them to recognize a newcomer's right to interpret the way of Saint if they prove with their own blood and pain. The Malfents renounce the concept of possessions. Their vow are true and similar to ours, but they lack humility and reverence of the dead. The Bloodspun could embrace their leaders. We could teach them. We could soothe the turmoil. So let's see, they go off on that. Blade Dancer's Greaves for security +1. Power Sword, complacency +1. Efficiency and convictions and through severe test of faith. This one gives me security. This one gives me security and extras, because an extra. Oh, this one gives me 1 item and a thing. This one gives me 2 items in security. And if they die, well, so be it, because the Bloodspun will do that to them. You know, she wasn't an option last time, so I'm going to stick with this one. Unless the nose does one out on a thing to go get those relics. They will not cause us any more trouble. Several thousand refugees have been sent on a pilgrimage of penance to search for the relics of St. Congenitus. Many believe that it was just a way to get rid of these inconvenient people. The Order of Hammer thanked the Lord Captain for his protection and staying true to the agreements between them. Completed the High Throne, security +1, Prophylactic +2. Yay! And we can look at doing another one. Needs a lot. Don't show the excluded ones, does that. Okay. The ones we can have here. See, these don't have requirements, so touched by His Holiness. Power factor equal to or greater than 20, complacency up by 2. I don't know what. So, more complacency is better? Touched by Holiness. It doesn't seem to have net. Okay, these don't. Bonfire's Righteousness, yeah, so this one block expenses. So this one blocks out this one. Good Tidings gets blocks that one. This one blocks that one. This one blocks the Hallowed Railway. Cemetery of the Faithfulness is pretty nice. Hallowed Highway tours also nice for its different X-Explore tours, and you get efficiency and complacency up. Indulgence for Sale gives me bonus points with them and just a flat out profit. This one also gives me that. Dirty Bureaucracy, I need a higher point this. Contract available, Unquenchable Greed. And that's with the Duricians. So this will just give me a prof factor, that will give me complacency. So we can get that one. And when it's finished, we'll then look at these. We need to get more stuff with certain factions, but these don't block each other. Otherwise, it would say inherit expenses. So that one blocks the cemetery. That blocks the railway. They block good tidings, and good tidings blocks the right bonfires. Not be completed, good tidings. So if you do good tidings, it blocks. These two are blocked. But if you do good tidings, you can't have shrine. Crusade blocks this one and shrine, but it must have the. But this one needs the bonfire of righteousness, and that lets you crusades, and we have weapons. This gives a +3 for all colonies. This is just for this stuff. This is just this colony alone. Industrious footstep, Imperial Navy up pretty good, to be honest. Complacency up, prof factor up. Accused of sin. Very handy for things, but yeah. Kiva Gamma. You are still calculating out your stuff. So you have not yet completed your trip. So, that's everything planet side right now. I'm going to go back over here and talk to you, because you'll tell about the fruit. Also, Pascal, go open the safe. Loot the safe.
The machine god grants me insight.
And my dexterous fingers grant a sticky. There you go. Your lordship, how may I help you? I found this on the body of the dead rebels. Can you attempt to tell me anything about the specimens? Your blessings for examination, Makos? The Lexi mechanic waits respectfully until Pascal nods. The Sexby studies the dried berries and goes still. You hear distinct clicks in his cerebral cogitators, process the information. Creeping creepweed. Creeweed, a typical plant of the Western Hemisphere. We have studied possibilities of industrial cultivation, but the process was found to be ineffective due to the specific requirements of the soil, which is found in the right composition only in the archipelagos of the planet. Thank you. Yeah.
Let's seize the moment.
So looking for a spot in the archipelagos away from the very, very big thing here. That was another big clue. Compile that out of order. That's still from chapter 1 and still there. Yeah, we've got to talk to them because we have a lot of data to give you. That one we need to bring Janus back to under security. We're going back there to sort that out. We're going there to catch that one. We need to sort that one, and that's where we'll finish this. So back to the ship we go. Elantark. As you once sought my help now, I am seeking yours. The time has come to spell the final shadows of our path. I have hidden truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler. I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. Why did you say nothing? No other paths were open to me, but now our paths are aligned, and my decision was motivated not by caprice, but by reason, which compels me now to be honest with the person who can fix all this. Everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity, a calamity that will eclipsed that all strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here, and the monkey failed to recognize the coming storm. Please allow me, you Bell. You must, if this world truly matters to you. What calamity are you talking about? You are still holding back information. I'll reveal the truth very soon, but not here. Not in the place where it seems evil has made its nest. Have patience, Elentark, and trust me. I believe you. Lead on. Thank you, Elentark. You truly must have been brought here by Providence. For no. It was your will alone that brought you here, which has become a blessing for the Lillifan. Let's go, Elentark. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. She knows where we're going. We don't need a scan. She actually knows where we're going to need to go. And now, if she's not part of your party, you would have to go to the up top, scan, find the location, or talk to her after the thing, and then she may ask you to come with her. Talk to her and then go back to her and tell her she'll probably tell her to come with you. I cut out the unnecessary bits. We go straight here. In the jungle, in the jungle. Yay! Just literally, the only moment doing that was just jump straight here.
Let's see this through.
Lord Captain Theodora and I once landed on a green world similar to this one. 2/3 of the team perished in the jaws of wild beasts, while the rest died of fever.
Well, that's so pleasant. And I can assure you, I think that's the way forward. I think this way takes us down. You know, you sort of get the drop on this way. I think. I like to explore the whole thing, so. The people shoot.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Do you really believe you can match a child of a Surian?
I will take you down.
Attack! Kill the intruders! Stop! Lower your weapons! Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup. I'm out of here! I said stop! Honestly, some people just don't listen. Technically, I'm good where I am. I have an uber long range gun. I mean, she tried. She did say, you know, stop with the friendlies. Well, that's the way I want to play it. I guess we'll just have to introduce them to my fists.
Running by Nerrick override.
Blessed be the servants of the Omnissiah.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Well, in this case, blessed be the manic punchiness of my people.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
That guy says a split.
Running by Nerrick override.
Okay. Now it's her turn. This is Elite. She has base lethality out of 1,000. Current base lethality before being modified by enemies' characteristic bonus and penalties. So she uses this one in my sights. It ends her turn, and she will immediately shoot if possible. Attacks that does not count towards attack limit per turn. Perfect spot. If I click this,
If it serves your
I'm not going to move
cause.
from here. She now has a massive bonus to her. Just gained the bonus to ballistics and perception. So, yeah. You have like 18 health? Oh my god. Nice, even with her thing, this is just like insta-kill. Okay. That's the only person she doesn't kill.
Another soul slips beyond the
Split.
veil. I am not your Xenos pet. I hear you moving. No more.
Manic destruction in it.
If I must.
This is Shadows. She's now the lowest priority target.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
I wonder if that will change in time. If she'll say something different. And now we end our turn.
If it serves your cause.
Hold on.
You're in my sight.
Show me what you've got.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Oh no! Missed. Let's see.
If I may,
Before my next turn, kill him. Kill him. Kill him now. I get 3 guards, which will aim it. Yeah, the sight way.
battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Duty demands.
That's okay, the sniper back here is the one who actually got targeted.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Shoot up a little bit. That's fine. We have a turn before he's going down.
Easy.
The game probably expected you to come here first. I think that because the of the way this how weak these enemies are.
They won't expect this. I know what to do. High momentum.
Dead.
Let's set this in motion.
Dead. I'm
As said, so done.
working on the railroad, gunning down the bulls. I want to know for Argenta because their skills even better. The way we're going will find these guys out anyway, so.
Easy. Costly mistake.
Well, that has wiped out half the field. And then there was free.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Oh. That's twice he's done. He didn't get the last one, but it's like just massacred them. I need to be able to see him back here, so
I'll do it.
Eradicated.
darn.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
I've still got this ability out back anyway.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
I'm just going to end her turn because
Follow my lead.
I could do all sorts. But your next turns come up next.
It will be done.
This one does not see the point in doing anything.
Function as one.
Oh, I guess you can't make the shot. She must not have line of shot on them. No. No line of shot. If she can't make the line of shot, she can't get them.
I move swiftly to strike.
Yeah, let's take that out of colour.
Fall, creatures!
Boom. I did tell you not to fight me. Let's see. Ooh, hunting rifle. That's better than what I've got, actually. And it does. Ooh. That's better than what I've got. Okay, looks like we're making a weapon swap. It's a shame, I waited ages to get my hands on this thing. But this hunting rifle is remarkably 1 point better. And I have a bonus thing for those weapons. This is remarkably better than what she has. So it's essentially going to work very well. With a single shot attack, they gain additional attack this turn. So when she hits somebody with critical, and she will hit them often with critical, given how good she is with it. Given her hit score, she's going to crit and crit often. Also, I restock a grenade. I'm a little happy that I had to swap out this gun, but I may get another Eldari gun, so... And that was a good gun.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, so I might as well take the goods. We've gleaming bullets here and there. Blasting everything.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
Seeing the elements have no power with bright material.
Let's seize the moment.
Okay, so
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Operation successful.
Wow.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Nothing up there. So this path will lead me down here to this section here anyway. And if it doesn't, we'll have to turn around and take the other path.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain.
Huh.
Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. Warp law.
I've read about this.
The touch of shield first distinct to most of the children. We know who that is. Well, at least those who know Warhammer know who that is.
I better myself through my
Shield
service.
first is the name of Slaanesh. At least that's what the name the
That's
Eldari give us.
interesting.
Duty prevails.
Yeah. Oot. Beasts. Let's see. Devil's boots. Yeah. Rebel recover gloves. And
More enemies to face judgment.
Ambush!
We've truly blessed
These
this
creatures
day.
were once so timid and so. See that you're truly taking root in them as well? Yes. It's okay, I just gave myself a gun that works really well against people like him. Pascal is here, so I want to put you over here. Genta, your bell can back off to here. Yeah, that's his fine where he is. Abelard's fine where he is. Cassia, back here, please. Melee strike zone.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
A few people may benefit from the gun kill zone. To undo the recoil on weapons. Not that it has an effect on their weapons, but still.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binaric override.
Alpha. Alpha be hit. This world was not meant for this. Yeah, well, unfortunately, what we got.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your intent.
I bet you don't. But I'm glad you're being that way.
This tedium is beneath me.
So I can still hit with this.
If I must. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Abelard is right next to them, so I'm gonna put a target on that one because I'm not sure this one will survive. Right.
I know what to do.
Please. No. It seems rather poignant, and the hunter marking his prey.
Let's set this in motion.
And the cool thing is, this is against a large creature. So I have extra damage bonus.
They won't expect this.
And the piercing shot.
That's said,
Darn it.
so done. Easy. Contemplate your weakness.
Nice hit. taunting. Ow, my face.
Just
Ow,
a
my
minor
face.
setback.
Dodge. Ow. Now she can dash away from him to go. That's all I need to do. So,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Good luck,
Life
my
is a
luck.
prayer.
the Emperor's Grace kick. Oh yeah, gonna kick him. I should give him a kick. Should use the kick attack.
I'll do it.
I should have gone with the punt. The Emperor's punt.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Point blank range.
I'll do it.
Yeah, not the best one.
High momentum.
Armamentum. That's because she's just good. Put an executive kill on someone. Let's see if I do.
Isn't this a job for themselves? Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Do that, and then
Power
this.
resides in the will of the righteous.
You
Doubt
are
is
now
for
in
the
trouble.
weak.
Ah, I got a point.
I'll do it.
Points next week. This.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Unfortunately, it has to be two
As
normal
the
punches.
Emperor commands, I act.
This is not even a turn, so. Ow. Tired. He's really hard. I do love when she hits hard. It's awesome.
I am not your Xenos pet, Morgan.
I don't know why they do full damage. He has got the odds to kill all of them. The other thing, they got extra little damage outputs. In all sorts of fun little spaces and places. You can only do single shot fire,
I
that's
understand
fine.
your intent. Fortune favors the swift.
Unfortunately, used up all the points, so she can't activate her standing shot this turn.
That's how it's done.
Dead.
Let's set this in
Oh,
motion.
we got 3 rounds it's gone. Ooh.
As said, so done.
But still, I don't have any ability to shoot right now, so
Suffering is part of the trial.
High momentum.
Tried and tested
Senator Shaw
tactics are
wants
the
to
best
fight.
ones. Indeed.
I could just activate his thing that no one's gonna throw punches, but you know, Argento's turn's gonna come next.
Victory is imminent. I'm not interested.
Could just do this and finish it.
For
Yeah, sure.
Valancius! I will do my reduce to dust.
See, can I get? That's over again for it, but if I go to here, do a full
A
charge and kill.
tactically sound approach.
Get him! Oh, I did not kill.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
All the kitties, so many kitties.
Onward to victory.
I'm gonna say, you can't reach her from here. The way to get that is to go around. So yeah, we do have to go around that other way to get down to the next bit, 'cause that was ends here. So we go back to here. That's way for the rebels. Puts where we want to go here.
Unexpected result.
Yep. And that puts us here. I could have sworn there was a pathway came from this side. I cannot remember where it was. No, because going to the map. We saw all this down here, but you couldn't get to it. So you got to attack from over here.
Challenging me was a mistake. Show them no mercy.
We got the high ground. Well, we got most of the high ground. They got high ground too. Pascal, there's no point being up there, he's a melee fighter. Again, I know the way, the path here, so. Here's one of the two characters who you don't want up here. That's right, the two characters with the sniper rifles. I'm not even concerned about this guy. He's toast. Argenta are walking, and Cassia can nuke fields on their own. Oh, he's all the way up there. Which I think is well after, yeah, her turn. So let's just drop the kill square here.
Cogitation failed.
That might not on. Then kill square.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Overwhelmed. I can't put. Oh wait, I've got to put this up here. Yeah, I can't see it.
The Messiah knows all,
Darn.
comprehends
Oh well.
all.
Well, one is dead. Dodo.
Running by narrative, significant value.
Pull it. Yep, for the fun of it, go away.
Successfully terminated.
I love that. There's something so stupidly satisfying about just being able to thump them like that.
As the tactical imperative dictates. My vow is to serve.
Phew.
Let's make it quick.
You ain't gonna be quick, mate.
Let's get to it.
Trust on that one, nothing about this ever quick.
Will perish for this affront.
Hold on. Get to it.
Negligible.
This tedium is beneath me. Another soul slips beyond the veil. If I
priority.
must.
Great, there's like target below down there.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Okay, pick them, Lee.
I understand your intent.
Let's make it quick.
So long as they have line of sight on them, they will take time.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
You failed that one, mate. Heavily armored rebel.
Emperor, give me strength.
Look into my eyes. You got tough eyes.
Grace, at least. If I may.
You may indeed.
I'll do it.
Yeah, sure, anyway, that was it. Okay. There's some moving so out of the way.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated.
Never mind, I
I
still got
am
the stuff.
his will made manifest.
Got this ability up and running, so that's us. Good shot. You destroyed my cover.
Time to slaughter someone.
Away!
My soul belongs to the Infinity Circuit.
Ouch. She has been ruled. He's toast. He's on fire, he's toast.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands.
I don't think there's like 2 shots anyway. Not before I even start doing any abilities.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Quick reload. And no
As the
change up.
Emperor commands, I
As well. I get to run even further forward.
guided by faith.
Argenta can be a real. If you outfit her correctly, she is just a walking murder machine. And Rebel Slaughters Victor. Still gone. So there goes that negative effect. And it's finally my turn. Yay! Can shoot, can shoot, can shoot. Can shoot. Will shoot. Well, he's nearly dead, so I'm gonna mark him so we can get a kill. She's killing him.
They won't expect this.
She is really badly beaten up.
I know what to do. Let's set this in motion.
I don't have Medicaid, so I can't do anything for her. attack never misses.
I said, so done. They won't expect this.
They don't expect a lot of things, to be perfectly honest.
I know what to do.
I don't know if I hit or not.
As said, so done.
Our last turn at last. You're
My
all
place
dead.
is at the fall.
Straight this way. Hold on, hold on.
Indeed.
I also want to do this. Attack boost.
Victory
Oh.
is in the more the better.
3 down.
I will do my duty.
Miss me.
It will be done.
Reading damage to bulk.
Ow. Yes. That seems to have happened.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Oh wow. Alright.
Running by Derek
Squish. Let's just say, okay, fine. Squish.
The old Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
I deal death with my
him.
hands.
Apart from the sharpshooter rebel over here. Not a lot of people still standing.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. My heart sings with the thrill of battle.
That didn't even count towards my thing.
If it serves your cause. I hear you moving. No more.
Okay, and while I'm still here. Oh boy.
Your technology is limited, but I am grateful.
Do I have any more points than you? Any more wounds? Under pressure. Sharpshooter rebel is dead. Doornail, so it's fine. Sadly, this is the last of her points she has for the turn.
Go.
I like that. I get to do the kick. Please kill him.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Hello.
Me? I insist, Lord Captain.
Candid's her. That was in range.
Target well struck.
Combat so needs to back up. Shoot me.
Duty go hand in hand.
Doubt is for the weak.
Well, Sparta!
I'll do it.
And it counts a different strike shot anyway.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
That's the fun thing about that. It counts as a
Faith
different thing
without
entirely.
deeds is worthless.
And now I have 10.
As the Emperor commands, I act. It's why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak.
They're chosen because I decided to pick you out to shoot people. Although, now I've sent.
As the
Anyway,
Emperor
though.
commands, I act. I'll do it.
Sadly, I have to use another one of these.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, we're just putting massive deck on people. Do I have anyone actually in my sight range? Yes. And apparently I have him as well. Ah. Okay.
Easy.
Easy. Yep, that's how. Lowest crit. We'll take the 55% chance of hitting him. I missed.
As said, so done.
Indeed.
You always get over my baby.
At your beck and call. It will be done. An exemplary strike.
This combat circle is going to be a pain.
Victory is imminent.
Hungry yet iron knows no pain.
Oh. Can't see what she's saying. Stop, my kin is me.
Request approved.
Combat service also will have the flushes thingy.
My vow is to serve.
Guardian, there's a Rebel, another Guardian. Combat service total, there's only 4 people left. And we can't run over to him. Missed. The other Guardians don't have a ton of either melee type, easy shooting type. Okay.
Fortune favors the
Will not
swift.
join the ranks of the dead.
You won't this way, mate.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay. We'll put dead shot on him.
If it serves your cause, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Her lethality is just ridiculous.
I understand your intent.
We do that, and then we'll do the end turn.
If I must.
You must. He might be running down there, but he's not away from. Ouch.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
No, you're not. But he's now dead.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Crimson, beautiful colors.
They won't expect this. That is how it's done.
He's very dead.
I know what to do. As said, so done.
We just have like tons of gloves, do we?
Easy. A costly mistake. As
He's not
said,
around to
so
attack
done.
anymore.
Forward. Let's set this in motion. expect this.
Yep. And that shot.
Easy.
Missed me. Darn. I don't see my attack turn.
As said, so done.
Well, that one hit. The one where I put like 19 buffs on them. No. The one where I don't put any buffs on them. Nail them.
That is foolishness.
He's big stunned.
Rejoice in battle!
And he's the last guy standing. Combat servitors have a really annoying thing of being really durable. Oh,
Doubt is for the
this on,
weak.
so I can't accidentally shoot Abelard. I don't think you're supposed to cackle. But, you know, we accept this. That's just your quick nature.
I'll do it.
Wow, we really do a good job of hitting him.
I will not.
Yes, you will. Complete fluff.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Give me your big gun. We have high elevation.
I know what to do.
Actually, Vela, we can't do it.
They won't expect this.
Bullseye.
Easy. I know what to do.
Reload. Yeah, this combat servitor is not going anywhere, and he's definitely dying.
At your beck and call.
Is the reward. Running binary code. Request approved.
Close enough?
Activate
Okay.
calculate fury algorithm.
Yeah. If he tries to move, he's toast. Really push him. Really put him to kill. Usually this passionate face is contorted with grimace of pain and rage. Your elucidator activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear on Cain's riven heart, Moran, you will pay for your treachery. May Morag Heg sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of the Eldange flood your throat. Well, well, who knew a tempest was raging beneath that unruffled surface? Calm down, it's already over. I don't know who you're talking about, but I promise I'll gladly help you up. You pour a cup of suffering down their throat. Closes her eyes and sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in low Gothic. Please excuse me, Ellen Tach. I allowed the turmoil of my soul to win over my reason. A slip like that could cost me more than you could ever imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Who is Moran? What's treachery you're talking about? Moran is the one responsible for the rebellions against Lilianus. But allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. We call ourselves the children of Asurian. Eldari is another name of ours. We are the echoes of the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The planet you call Janos is one such maiden world, the Lilithan, a haven that our ancestors made for their kin. For many millennia, only shadows of our predecessors lived among the ruins until you humans came here. We are their heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the maiden world our own. However, Our arrival is a tragedy, not a homecoming. Sorrow seeps into your let's voice. We belonged to Craftworld Crude Kurdarach, which fell on the border of the Star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allowed us to escape the fate that befell those whose souls perished amidst the stardust along our abode. Destroying an Aldari Craftworld is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. His green visor flashing with interest, Pascal carefully clarifies. Which border exactly? You don't need to know that, Iron Monkey. I am well aware of your looting practices. After the calamity, the Lillifan offered my kin sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forest created by the wisdom of our world singers. Living alongside your kind, who reap the fruits of our labour with such vulgarity. You came to the house along with the rest of the Eldari? No, my path brought me to the Lillifan later, by another route. It was Moran who welcomed me here. He was one of the surviving Farseers of Kurdarach. He was with a handful of Asuryani, who had escaped death and found the path here, the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the monkey had ravaged their flourishing garden. How are your kin connected to the uprising on the planet? The Asuryani do not enter battles they cannot win. However, it is in our power to direct the currents so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so in this case, Moran, the Farseer from Kurdarach, saw a future without the monkey, and we followed his lead. We simply used the monkey's passions against them. Their love of freedom and anarchy, their love of domination and violence, stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. My kin became military advisors to the monkey who rose up against the ruler of this world. I had a different mission, to become this center's handler. Well, since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened, the ruler of the humans had never seen a child of Soyan before, and so she accepted alive as a degenerate bunch of monkey dwelling far from their own kind. Why did your own kind attack you? I know not the answer to that question. Many cycles have passed since I departed these forests and my kin. They cannot have forgotten me. Can they? Why would a handful of Xenos go to war against a whole planet? You can't kill everyone. You struggle to understand the children of the Asuryan. I do not blame you for that. We are too different. Monkey walked blindly into the future. We choose the path, guided by our Farseers. Kurdarach was the birthplace of our powerful watchers of things to come. Our leaders were selected among their ranks, and their word is set in stone, unshakable like the universe itself. Moran, our leader here, is one of that group. The children of the Asuryan are subject to his will, and he is subject to the will of his visions. Moran saw the Lillifan in a vision, suffering and crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could to rid the maiden world of the monkey. Our lives, our desires, all that is dust compared to the light of the path that Moran has chosen for us. At least, that is what my kin believe. I used to believe it too, until recently. Why are you telling me all this? What's brought this on this candor? Elentach, your arrival has thrown my path into disarray, and lifted the veil on the truth that has been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the humans' ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the Lillifan, besides the monkey's deeds. The threat should be familiar to you. as it is the other intelligent species is to other intelligent species in the galaxy. How lovely. We call it Lan Fresh, she who firsts, goddess of chaos. Lan Fresh and she who firsts are the names that Aldari gave to the chaos god Slanesh, their ultimate enemy. Slanesh is the god of passion, excess, and forbidden pleasures, and is known for his fickle and treacherous nature. Disfigurements, it seems you call these mutations, are the sure signs of this threat. By mutating living forms, this malevolent power subjugates them and bends them to his will. You have seen the deformities in the faces of those who are closer to the Lilliphan's body than others, the rebels who hide under the canopy of these forests. The Monkey are weak in spirit. They are susceptible to the propositions of she who first, and in their drive to attain her poison gifts, they perform perverse rituals in her name, rituals that require sacrifices, like the Monkey who were brought to the palace and never seen again. The Lilliphan's world spirit senses the threat, and resists as much as they are able. The living things that inhabit this world are becoming its weapons, weapons turned against Monkey, poisonous plants, rabid beasts. These are all like a blade in the Lilliphan's hand as she fights the coming of Lan Fresh. The signs that have been revealed to me, they all indicate the presence of corruption on this world. Tendrils of corruption may be threading through the world spirit, poisoning even as we speak. But for corruption to take hold on the planet so quickly requires effort directed by the will of another. I believe Vizent Viet is in the thrall of the will of Lan Fresh. What? Vizet Viet? Yet the governor who has dutifully served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades? Rebel, I hope you will not stand for such scrupulous slander aimed at your finest servants. As lamentable as it may be, the Imperium's history knows many cases where even the most steadfast followers of the Creed would turn away from his light. The governor had to tap into many founts of knowledge to turn Janos into a prosperous Agrid world. Perhaps one of those founts became her undoing. If Janos is to blame, why haven't you gone to the palace and killed her yourself already? There's only one crime graver than serving that. It's betraying the children of her for her benefit. Moran saw the past, he beheld the future. How could he not see the dark stain on its face? How could he fail to do everything in his power to rid Lilliphan of his caretaker, this canker? If I rip the poisoned seeds from Lilliphan's body, I will make Moran answer to me. We'll have to find out for ourselves. Maybe she is tainted. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proof, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge and sway your opinion. Yes. Need the uprising. Better keep moving. Yay! Time to loot. Ooh, a lot of loot. Ah, body armor. My god. So much to take. There's so much loot in here. Thankfully, the gigantic, broad, grabby style of this game allows for quickly grabbing a lot of stuff. And thankfully, oh, the guardian all the way up here. Climb! She had a shuriken catapult, didn't get to use it because we killed her before we got one turn off.
Stay sharp.
Stay sharp. Stay true. Stay, well, everywhere.
Nothing can catch me off guard.
No. Marksman rifle, again, pretty good solid gun. Now we want to head up this way first before we end the session.
Let us see what I found.
A landmine.
The Emperor favors me today.
He does indeed. Pascal, can you,
Searching is my observance.
See? Right there. Never doubt me.
just get more points?
Duty prevails.
This laboratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
Ow! There was one more
Let's
bomb
seize the
that we didn't
moment.
see.
I'm
Pascal,
at your service.
could you please heal Pascal?
Let me help.
My frail organics required it.
Okay. Ballistic skill and fellowship, both completely useless to her because she uses eyeball warp blastedness. Not getting any points on things. Ballistics doesn't get me anything. I think doesn't get any more HP. Okay, Mastery of Time. Cause sworn she had a skill that let her cull and do warp. I cannot finally find it. Veil protection. See, these are not skills. These are blood augury, ebb and flow. Okay, the souls. I know sworn she had a skill that lets her, like, lower. Or maybe I'm looking at the psychic, so we're on the warp section. Because sworn it was the Cassie who had this skill. I'll try that one. You just get, well, stuff that let you boost and blip people out of existence. Yeah, I'll give you a strength boost and then we'll be able to like, smash things easier. Your tech use is out the window, out of the tree, so it's fine. These have got weird. Little extra thingies on them. Cool, protection protocols. I'll show you how the... I'll show you now how the ability to give him like the skill for heavy armor. Characteristic, training, combat master, dual, weapon play. Power armor proficiency. Some good skills. I mean, everything is actually preferred on is good skills for him. Let's make it funny. Let's give him the power armor. He's mechanical. Power armor seems fitting. I mean, strength is pretty good for him. Toughness, fellowship. Yeah, toughness. Make him more tanky. He has power armor ability, but I haven't found power armor yet. Sure, let's try that. I don't know what it's going to give me, but we'll try it. It won't affect on her, she's a Xenos. This is why I'm always giving her like weapon skills, because her basic things just steadily get stronger as she goes along. Now if I give her strength, I want to go -5 for toughness right now. But if I give her strength, agility will give her more demolition. Ballistic skill. Actually, no, we're putting on getting ourselves a really nice gun. You know what? Let's go ballistic skill up. Ability with the allies in the area effect will him on Furious Recital. +1 damage for single shots and attack of opportunities 1 round. I wonder why she got -5. Stronger together. Not sure. Say that. See what this. Well, that gave me a boost. Yeah, definitely gave me a boost. I'm getting like stat boosts. My low warp went down. But I think that's just because of my problem I got. You don't offer that bonus though. You got ballistic skill +10 anyway. See, I can take that and then I got her monstrous skill for Xenos law. Then in this case I will just pick something along as we go along. Present sight's pretty nice. Gives me one hell of a additional dodge reduction bonus thanks to a ballistic skill. But we're going to take that for now and give ourselves a really good anti-Xeno score. And you got awareness of 100. Cassia has awareness 100 because you got +15. She's just baseline with no effort, with no additions. Let's see. You know what? Ballistic skill might be a good idea. Well, perception isn't too bad. That would lower their dodge. Perception skill would be useful. Granted, I've got guys who would like just completely destroy them on the perception skill awareness check. But yeah, sure, let's say that. Combat addict, never stop believing. Spare magazines. So I can take advanced skills in like coercion. Or I can start getting some base skills in other things. Persuade. I don't think I think I have advanced skills in persuasion. Ooh. Yeah. So try to on that one. So if I get advanced skill in that one as well, then I'll be able to that'll make my ability to persuade people very good. Let's see, breaking point, chain weapon, bolt weapon effects. Then we're using a single shot fire weapon. Drukhari weapon proficiency. I will look at that one when I next level up. See, I can put a +2 minimum on his damage output. But yeah, now we're good at coercion people and persuasion of people. We're getting good.
Marching ahead.
Killing everything in sight.
A vessel overwhelmed by corruption from beyond the veil.
Yep.
A sad and cautionary sight. No one deserves such a fate. Not the children of Azurian, nor your kind, Elantark.
Emotions distorted by the influence of the warp are corrosive and repulsive to behold. The arch-enemy purposely perverts the colors, making them unbearable to look at for anyone not yet steeped in corruption.
Now this is Xenos, which means...
What is it?
She is the best choice for this one.
A trivial task.
Indeed.
My success was inevitable.
Keep your guard up.
She is absolutely
I have learned much in my exile.
Venture forth.
monstrous when it comes to certain tasks. We're going to end here. We're pretty good on we're doing pretty good on this one, on the food world. We're doing pretty good here. We will take back Janos for my protectorate. That was, I think, the biggest fight in the zone. We still go up to get this. We can go down here, up to get it. Then it's over here. Yeah, I better stop, otherwise I'm going to keep ploughing on, so... That's all for next time, folks. When we come back, we will solve the world of Janos' problems. For the enemy, for the arch enemy has indeed planted seeds of corruption in this world. And gosh darn it, I refuse to let them have my planet. But again, that's all for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya. Children of the Aliarch.